There are no battles going on. See? Only 5v5, and the rest are the bots. kinda amazing how AI gunners are unable to hit shit. Because that's all it takes to kill a boat with this amount of Sienna and Sata cannons. Who the heck is shooting at me? Without the line of sight. Yeah, fucking right. I've lost all of my ammo out of fucking nowhere. For no fucking reason. Really? And I didn't hear a single notification about the torpedo passing by my vessel. Like at all. Where is my third gaijin? Where the fuck is it? You're fucking kidding me? I've got killed by a bot? Great, so the enemy bots decapture the fucking point, but our bots are unable to capture it back. Thanks, Gaijin. If only that landed just a second before. Such a friggin' bullshit thanks to the bots. At the very least I've got the daily, and I'm not doing this BS. Simply because a simple bot from the Gaijin's gonna come by and 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 basically ruined the battle, like it just friggin' did. Well, it's going awful because the devs are basically rigged the game, as usually. The bot was able to capture the point that nobody else was. Well, he didn't decapture it, but he was able to. Oh, I'm mixing up the stuff. He didn't capture it. He did decapture it from my team, and the bot from our side that was right next to that point did not do a thing to get the point back. So the enemy bots do decapture the points, and ours do not give a shit about that. Which basically made me lose the previous battle. At the very least, I was able to collect enough score points to proceed to the marathon. How much it was honest, actually? Yeah, 9k points in a single battle. That's pretty nice in my opinion. And apparently this amount of autocannons is not enough to kill a boat as well. Really? I apparently cannot kill shit in this battle? Somehow? Hey, beginner. Yeah, War Thunder is still a daily routine. And the marathon is on. I feel like I saw a direct hit of my cannon on that boat right now, and I didn't even see any notifications about the quote-unquote hits. Well, the total is 35k, and I did 9k in single battle. Not the battle score, but the score progression, because, well, because I basically use the multipliers. The basically a 2.2 for realistic battles, and wait, what's the other one? 1.2 for 5th rank, I think. Really, I cannot kill that. Really, my gunners were able to shoot down 4 bombs? That's pretty nice, if you ask me. Yeah, that's way too many cannons for a single Spitfire either, to try and attack me like that. And main guns against the planes are pretty nice as well if you use the fused shells. If you have a proper crew, that is. But at the same time, I even saw the AI gunners shooting down an IL-2, I think, from like 3 kilometers distance or so, with just a basic high explosive shell. That was quite hilarious, I think. And just also shows the gunners, the accuracy of the gunners, which I don't think they should have, honestly.
Another zone captured, we have the advantage.
Like, here, let's assign the air target for the cannons and see if they'll be able to shoot it down. That poor ship was able to spawn in a boat spawn point and basically withstand all the other fire from the smaller boats. Oh, that's some biplane. That's the only enemy player left. I feel like the tickets were gonna run out faster than this plane's uh, gonna be destroyed by the cannons, which is exactly what has happened. Another almost 6k, I guess, and I'm almost half of this mark of distinction done. Yeah, even though it's not exactly he got away. It's that he wasn't able to get into the way of my shell in time. And now goes the long ass waiting. Mostly CNN, because it's basically rank 5 at the lowest battle rating, I think, which is 3.3. Which allows me to get the highest possible modificators for the marathon objectives. And which also allows to destroy the enemies, like you were able to see. It's not perfect, especially since it cannot longer spawn into the boat spawn points like it was before. And it's really slow, unfortunately. And the ship that I was able to, well, I wasn't even able to sink it. And these ships, which are basically very close to this one, but they even have the bigger cannons, if I'm not mistaken, but less of them, I guess. They still have the composition of a proper ship or a destroyer in terms of the hull sections. And it spawns into torpedo boat spawn points and just goes almost completely unpunished by the smaller boats, simply because they cannot do shit about it. Because the hull sections are deep inside of it. And the torpedo boats are incapable of dealing enough damage to the insides. Oh, I did try to play the Blue Water Fleet. It was the most miserable 25 minutes of shooting across the map that I've experienced for the last several months, I think. I did want to get the Yamato, but now I just like, really? You want me to suffer this much? So I'm just become very cold to that idea very quickly. And I do have a lot of Japanese fleet. I basically had the top tier previously. And yeah, I did try to play the Fuso for the first time. And it was awful. I've killed 2 bots. And that's all. That was an awful fight. Really, I'm that effective at Kirishima? Oh, just 4 more bots, I think. Maybe not. Who knows? Ah, I was able to sink something. Also, so amazing that my autocannons can go over this rock somehow. At least some of them, I guess. Not all of the shots.
The enemy has most of
And I still can lock on the enemy behind this rock somehow? How does that even work? Oh, the air ones. I mean, I did play the ISO for the... ISO? Was it the ISO? Oh, it was the Fuso. I did play it only once. And it's only the 2 vessels compared to Sturmtiger's 2 air kills. At the very least, it seems like I'll be able to get the kills on the strategic points. Although I'm kind of surprised that this boat is still alive somehow. Was alive. For this long.
the enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Who the heck is shooting at me? Without a line of sight, obviously. Yep, this is what the amount of autocannons on the Sienna are doing to the smaller boats. I really fucking adore the fact that I'm getting killed without a line of sight by the enemy. That I cannot retaliate in any possible way. That's really fucking amazing, don't you think so? Really outstanding hacks in my opinion. No line of sight, no fucking vision, but he still fucking kills me without any friggin' problem. At the very least I was able to get the decent amount of score points. What? You're telling me I'm fighting missiles on a plane like this? Oh, that's the same hacker. Makes fucking sense. And as you can see here, the game takes a minute to leave its fucking battle. And yeah, that was enough to complete the dailies. But now I need to grind out the rest of this. And apparently, this game does not have any other maps as well. Also, don't forget the fact that a 800 kilo bomb, Navy Japanese bomb, was not enough to sink a sub chaser or something like that I've dropped a bomb on. Now again, it's gonna take 5 minutes to even reach the B point, which gonna be captured by somebody else. At the very least, I can try and shoot at some destroyers that have an upper hand in terms of the amount of cannons they have on either ship. Torpedo bombers are even less useful. The AI gunner bots are just complete nonsense. They can shoot you down from across the map. You just spawn in and you're getting shot from 5 kilometers afar.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Why Stuka? Stuka doesn't even have an option to use the torpedoes. Great, and there we can see another ship that I'm not supposed to fight, because it's like maybe 40 years ahead of this one. And that's if I'm lucky, I think. Oh, that. The only more or less useful planes for to destroy the ships I find is the actually diving bomber B7, because you can dive from very high, get at very high speed and drop the bomb very precisely because you have the bombing aim, a proper bombing aim. And the other one is the... I forgot the name. It's like... Oh, I do have it. It's the Ki-48-2 from the Tokutsu Heiki event. Which basically has a guided missile. Manual guided missile, but still. Okay, that was a mistake. Apparently I will be able to capture this point. Even with how slow this Yanan is.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Also, can you really see the market that I've just placed on it? I can barely see it. And I'm not sure if I can change the color of these markers, even though there are a lot of customization user interface settings. But apparently that was not supposed to be here. So I've placed the marker for my main caliber gun for my AI gunners to shoot at it. But do you see the marker? And even with all the customization settings that this game has, I don't think there is a customization settings for these markers specifically. Oh, really? Okay, that was shot down by me. Why the heck is still an available target though? That's a player. And that's a player as well. Let's just spray him a bit and sink it quickly. God damn it, there's another one. See, and that one was able to spawn in a smaller boat spawn point. And now I'm gonna have to fight a Muppet or a Fletcher. What is it? Wow, that's a Japanese one. But that's basically the same stuff. Oh, right. And here comes another piece of crap that this game has, an SKR-7 that's basically impenetrable to the shots of CNN, both 120mm high explosives and for all the other cannons it has. A broken vessel without a proper damage model. Yep. This is just all the reasons why the text you see on the stream is over there. Really? That was not enough to deal any damage? A bomb this big? What are they talking about, by the way? Did not expect people to argue this whole time since the very beginning of the game that somebody turned the other way, that they were supposed to turn in their head. But also, this argument about looking in the other way, you can actually kind of turn the turrets to prepare to shoot at the enemies. by looking the other way and using the free cam mode, for example, to look the other one, you're not like going into the direction of the enemy ship while shooting from a broadside. You're not. That's like strafing with a ship. Also, how do you like this landing without any gear usage? Well, except for this one, but it's also why the heck is it down? I feel like it's oh no, I feel like it can go up. Yep, if you shut down the propellers, well, the engines, and they will be stopped prematurely. You can land the plane a lot of you can land a lot of planes on its propeller without damaging the propeller. Yeah, and again this glitch with the camera from yesterday. Apparently, it's the new glitch for every plane in this game. Yeah, see, this one doesn't go up. Doesn't have a mechanism to move up. See, the destroyer was able just to plunge through the all the vessels that were coming from this spawn point. It's already behind all the spawn points basically, and it doesn't freaking care. Finally, it's dead. Took him just reaching behind the spawn points of our vessels. It's still full of full of full of high quality bullshit from Gaijin, unfortunately. And by high quality, I mean high rage inducing. See, that was enough to sink the Amens, but was not enough to do damage the front of the destroyer before. Well, there's a bunch, but I would say that's high explosive lobbers mostly. Previously, it was the Type 75 SPH, but now with the addition of Panzerhaubitze, with the addition of Type 99, Type 99 is I suppose is my number one at right now. But Panzerhaubitze is pretty high as well, especially considering the fact that it has the laser rangefinder and Type 99 doesn't. But at the same time, Type 99 has the biggest high explosive shells. It's like 14 kilos.
Enemy is winning. We must counterattack. This time, the enemy has proven stronger. Withdraw.
But it's also one step lower than the. It's almost 15 even. One step lower than the Panzerhaubitze, which is. I guess it's nice. And it has a full autoloader system unlike the Panzerhaubitze. Well, that's just basic War Thunder glitchy physics model. That's what has happened. I shouldn't have landed on the propellers to begin with. So I'm not sure why you surprised this much. feel like this also sometimes happens when one of your gears is broken and and you like miss that part. That one of your gears is broken and you landing on basically your tail and one of the ones, and your plane goes into some kind of strange drift as well that way. I don't know why the heck the physics work this way in this game. So how much did I do? Oh, I only have 6k left. Like a single battle with around 2800 score points will be enough. So yeah, naval marathons are not that hard to grind. Air ones are the hardest one in my opinion, and the ground ones are like somewhere in the middle. Oh, not the best map, I guess, but not the worst one either. I feel like this spawn point is kinda better than this one because on this one you spawn and you're like in the open over here, but here I just go left and I'm already covered by this island. Another excellent example of Gaijin's map makers. I feel like wasn't it yesterday when I was playing and a lot of people on some of the maps were talking about how bad the maps are. And the Gaijin is unable to fix that for years. They're unable to hire like they need to hire like a couple of map designers, and they can leave the modelers that are still like making the maps pretty, but they need the design for the maps for the gameplay basically because they're not used to that. They're using some satellite images, I think. There were like several proofs of that, if I'm not mistaken, or like even of the photo shoot of the war times. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm saying. They don't have map designers. They have cartographers, which is a completely different story, and they cannot fix that issue for years. I really like the fact that the carto part in cartographers basically means the same map, but but I guess the words are just from the different origin. Oh, привет, Alexander. Where the heck are the enemy boats? Да, согласен. Но, с другой стороны, будет еще удобнее выполнять марафоны на двух сеансах, один из которых будет премиумным. Интересно, а дадут ли они ему тот же батл рейтинг? И ранг? Рейтинг-то тот же вроде как. And for some reason, recently the destroyers were going down much easier than they were going down before with the 120 shells. Да, печально, что нельзя выкачивать другой тип флота на маленьком флоте. Why the heck the overshoot is so freaking big? And now it just hit directly. And I didn't even get an assist for that, apparently. And this is why I use the somebody attack him command. To know the exact location of the enemy, to drop an artillery strike on their head. That one's ours, unfortunately. And our forces have already captured the A point. But I guess we're about to lose the B one now. Yep. Right on time. Oh, we're not capturing the A point, even though it's a player controlled vessel. This prick cannot hit a huge ass capture circle for the point. Okay, at the very least, it seems like we'll be able to capture the points and win this one. But I would like to get more score points, otherwise I'll have to fight another day. Right. Okay, at least we're not sinking completely, somehow. Okay, I think I should be able to sink that one. Wait, what the heck that was? Oh, that's what it was. Somebody's freaking smoking everything, and I cannot see shit. Great job. Absolutely amazing job. That helps a lot. And now this ship goes down. Really? It was stolen as well? Amazing. No, I'll have to wrap up the War Thunder at the very least. I have some stuff to do, and I'm gonna be back with Nitron in several hours. Oh! We've lost the A again. And I guess we're losing this match after all. Also, can somebody explain to me why the heck I cannot shoot the last autocannon, even though I'm standing directly on the capture point, trying to reload, and it still says that it doesn't have ammo. How does this make any sense? Okay, maybe that leech field will be able to decap the C point.
We are losing.
I will be playing ground tomorrow, I guess. And now half of my autocannons are out of ammo for some reason, even though I have 300 more clips ready. Why? How does it make any sense? I simply cannot use available ammunition.
Destroy the target.
At the very least 2800 should be enough to complete this. Again, game is unable to leave the game itself. Yep, that wasn't enough. So I'm gonna go for now. I'll be back in what? 6 to 8 hours, I guess. But this is it for now. Later. Bye bye.